Okay, all right, so back from the weigh and pay. Gonna quickly go through all the finds we got here. Um, Not quite sure where to start. Start with this guy here because I couldn't fit him on the table. Um, I seen this new aisle opened up. Everybody was ignoring it. I thought it was just a cool picture. You know, it looks like a old Chevy train, but I don't know if you can see here. There's little LED lights, and so this would light up. I don't know if there's other things that light up or sounds, but this is a electronic art piece. I think is what you call it. Last year I sold one similar to this. It was a picture of James Dean with little lights and stuff on it for I think $60. This is untested. I was going to try to find a cord because often at the weigh and pay you can find a cord that you need to test it, but that's a really small round plug. So, you know, at the very least, I like it. So, should it not work, you know, I'll hang it up. It's kind of cool. So, all right, moving on. I picked this guy up. I wasn't sure what it is. Still quite not sure what it is. It's a, I looked it up, split ender, and these were going for like 50 bucks. Anytime you see something you don't recognize this electronic in the weigh and pay, always look it up. So these are going for 50 bucks. I opened up the battery case. The batteries were a little corroded. I threw the batteries out safely before I checked out. I'm not going to pay for batteries I'm not going to use. And I think I can clean up the little probes in there and maybe get some batteries in there and get this working. But I figured it was worth the risk. Here's a little Star Wars, what is it? TIE Fighter, I think. Yeah. Just something to put on my desk. I don't know. I guess you can put batteries in it. It makes a sound or something. I just thought it was kind of cool. So I didn't even look it up. It may be worth something. It may not. It's just going on my little knick-knack office toy shelf. All right. Over here we got hats. I love this hat. A little dusty. Needs cleaned up. This is a Breckenridge, Colorado ski resort hat. It's corduroy. Really good shape. I mean, it looks like there's very little, if any, wear on the sweatband. It's a strap back. It's corduroy. 80s colors. I mean, this screams 1980s. I'm going to ask 30 bucks for it. So I always do well with corduroy hats, especially anything Colorado or ski resort. Always sells. Always sells. Another oil and gas hat. Just needs cleaned up. I'll put them in a lot with other oil and gas hats. Kenworth. Need I say any more? Kenworth. The world's best. Hat. 12 to 15 bucks. Here's a hat. Timber Trails, Livingston, Montana. I was close to there. I never went to Livingston, Montana, but I was close there. Beautiful country. Virtually new. These hats from, you know, little outdoor locations seems to do well. You got Colorado, you got Montana, Texas. Those states seem to do well for just random, you know, in the middle of nowhere hats. I always sell these. I'll probably get, you know, 12 to 15 bucks for it. Tommy Bahama. I've sold tons of Tommy Bahama shirts, button downs, t-shirts. I've never ran into a Tommy Bahama hat. Don't even know if it's worth much, but I'm sure I could probably sell it. Tommy Bahama, great brand. Kind of a surfboard logo there. So I'm, you know, we'll look it up. I'm not sure what it's worth, but I didn't even bother looking it up. So Tommy Bahama. Another oil and gas hat. Glacier is kind of distressed. I don't know if it's like from a location, Glacier water company, I don't know, but it has that outdoorsy kind of look that always sells. I'm thinking 12 to 15 bucks. Here we go. Here's a cool hat. Found this. I'm going to say it's from maybe the 50s. I'm not sure. Stevens. It's made in Iowa, from where I am right there. I thought it was Centerville, but I guess it's Schroller, Iowa. Inside's really good. Outside's good. It's a little dusty. These Stevens hats, you might have to wait a while to sell, but they will sell anywhere between 30 to 60. All right, we got over here. It is a virtually brand new Speedo fanny pack. Vintage. It might be 80s. I'm not sure. It kind of has that kind of theme to it. People collect these. People want these for if they're dressing up, you know, in 80s colors. All kinds of reasons why people want these. I think I can get an easy $10 out of it. Maybe a little more. Let's see. Oh, here's something I bought, not to resell, but whenever I run into hardware I can use in projects, I try not to buy a lot of furniture. If the furniture I buy is mid-century modern, and often they're small pieces, and if you got a leg that's missing one of these little tack thingies, they're just handy to have. You can just throw it on so that table doesn't wobble. Don't have to go to the store for these. You know, if you went and bought them at your big box store, you know, $3 to $5, but cheap. You know, great to have. Let's see here. Oh, these are kind of cool. I didn't really buy them to resell. I just bought them to show you guys. These are computing punch cards. Most of you, and I wasn't even alive when these were used, to the best of my knowledge. They may have used these up until the 80s. I'm not sure, but these are little tabulation cards that they would put into a machine. Some of these are collectible, so you'd have to look them up. But this is really cool, that old technology that people used to use. It's a lot different now. You just pull it up on your phone. You don't have to use punch cards. Let's see. All right. Movies, videos. Anything dealing with conspiracies or just cultish type subjects always sells. I'm thinking this is an easy $10. If you ever find DVDs on the Kennedy assassination, Bigfoot, UFOs, Area 51, alien implants, stuff like that, they always sell. It's a no-brainer. I don't even bother looking them up. So, pretty good little find there. These don't sell that well by themselves. These are DVD sets. I will buy these when I see them, and I'll sell them in lots. I found these two. I have a couple more about submarine warfare and I think jungle warfare and World War I, World War II. You get 4 or 5 of them together, and you can, get $20, $30 out of them if you market it right. You got to market it right. So, they're light. They're not super heavy. No brainer. All right. New in the package. This is one of those stick-on shoulder, phone rests that you might see in like an office where I guess old people work, or new young people. I don't know. I haven't seen these in a while, but I looked it up and they sell for about $15. So, no brainer. Yes. I don't know if you guys can see in here. I just filled it up. There's a couple of Scrabble games that were open. Just Scrabble pieces. Crafters love these. I can sell them by the pound, or if I go to a flea market, I can sell them by the pound there as well. I have a literal box full of these, so whenever I find more, I just grab it. This, I didn't know what this was at first. I had to look it up. This is a neoprene camera bag. I forget who the parent company is, but this is built camera bag. Really great shape. I mean, like new. I'm thinking 20 to 30. All right. Now, here we go. Hunting DVDs. I found all these today. They were all over the bins. They're all complete. All the DVDs are in here. People that hunt love these DVDs. You got white-tailed deer. I think you got some turkey in here. All kinds of stuff. Bow hunting. A lot of bow hunting. Some of these can sell for like $20 a piece. I think this one here was going for about 20. I'll find out what's valuable in here and what's not, and then I'll lot them up, and they'll sell quick. There's even in here, there's a lot of actual decals for different hunting companies. I'll pull those out and lot those as well. All right, here we go. Last item. I got into Weigh and Pay. They opened up a new aisle, and there was literally a bin full of DVD VCR combos. I thought I had won the flippin' lottery. I had stacks and stacks of these in my cart. And soon I went over to test them, and my dreams obviously were shattered. I only came out with this one. A lot of them wouldn't turn on. There was different brands. They weren't all, what is this? Go Video. Whatever brand this is. There was all kinds of them. Some wouldn't turn on. Some, the DVD or the VHS wouldn't engage or fast forward. I found a blank VHS tape. I put it in to see if it would fast forward. Sometimes the drawers wouldn't open. This one I turned on, seems to be working good. Haven't fully tested it yet. I'm thinking 50 to 70 bucks. So not bad. I wish the other ones worked. Obviously they didn't, but you know, that's the game you play. And we're starting a new game. Every week I go to Weigh and Pay, several times a week as a matter of fact, and I always find random photos. So we're going to be playing a new game, the random photo of the day or the week, however often I put these videos up. Are you ready? This photograph is a random photograph from 1997. Wow. Caption this photo. I'm going to say they're on their way to a Kenny G concert. Yes, definitely. So, random photo of the Weigh and Pay. So, that's it. That's everything I found.